Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Matt Cargo. Thought I'd just do a quick little update video vlog. Yeah, I've got a bit of a injury. Well, I'm saying injury, but it is and it isn't. It's just like a nail infection from where I bite my nails. Obviously, it's caused a little infection. So doctors obviously just bandaged it up, put on the antiseptic strips. Seems to be healing up a little bit, actually, to be honest. He said it can take a couple of days for you to really notice it, but it seems to be working. Only thing is, it's it's the worst place. I can move my finger and if it's not broken or anything. This one's not even that bad. This one's got the cut and everything on it, but it makes playing video games quite awkward. But I digress. It's one of them things, really. Could be a lot. It could have been a lot worse. Like I said, the infection. It's not spread or anything like that. It seems to be contained, and it seems like it's doing the job. Just told me to just keep an eye on these things, and obviously, if my fingers go, if my hand goes red, or if my fingers go really hard, then obviously to come back and get some antibiotics or something like that. But I don't think it will get to that stage. But we'll see how it goes. I've only since doing this yesterday, it's definitely shown an improvement because I have to change it every morning and soak my hands in the salt water for about 5-10 minutes before putting another dressing on. I just can't get them wet, so if you get them wet, you need to change them straight away. But yeah, so what have I been playing? Again, just Fallout 4. I've actually delved into some of the community club stuff. A lot of people weren't happy with the community club, the creation club, sorry, because it was like paid mods. And it is paid mod, but it isn't, because I look at them more as DLCs than paid mods, because yeah, they are created by members of the community, but it doesn't actually work like a mod, at least on console. You just purchase them with real life money, and then it just adds it into the game. Sometimes you get it straight in your inventory, sometimes you have to go through a quest. So it's more content, really, and it doesn't disable your achievements as well, whereas mods, if you download mods, you have to if you add the mods on, that cancels your achievements. And plus, the mods aren't always 100% working. You can have corruption and other things. So with the community creation club, you're going to get something that works 100%. And yeah, I'm enjoying Fallout. I'm probably going to buy the rest of them. I've got a bunch of them. I'm going to get the rest of them this week. Having a good time with Fallout. I've got 3 sets of power armor now, building a bit of a collection. I've done the Far Harbor DLC, and I've pretty much done the Nuka World DLC, which I actually really enjoyed. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of the Nuka World one because it can mess up your because you have to get raiders into the Commonwealth. You don't have to do it, but if you want to beat at least one of the stories, you have to get them into one of the options to get them into the Commonwealth. And once you've built 3 raider settlements, which I've done, then you have to do the final battle, basically. And that's what I like about Fallout. There's so many different options and so many different endings, and even the DLCs have different endings. And each time you play it, it's going to be a different experience. Just how you play the game, and the same with again, the modding and the community creations add more to the game. The modding, like I said, adds a ton of stuff into the game. It's just whether you want to my recommendation would be to play the game on a serious save file. So with no mods, community creation stuff is fine. Creation club stuff's fine because it don't corrupt your files, or not corrupt it, should I say, cancel your achievements. Do a serious game without no mods, and then do a playthrough. And then if you want to delve into all the modding stuff, and there's tons of them out there, then do that. That's what I'd say. And again, you've also got survival as well. If you want to do a playthrough of survival, um, play through it again, do different ending, do different play styles. You want to be evil, you can be evil. You want to be good, you can be good. I'm kind of enjoying the whole Raider thing, actually. I started off as a good guy, now I've sort of gone with the Raiders a little bit. Um, I want to go with the Railroad. I want to sort of go with the Railroad. Um, I've seen the Minutemen ending. My friend did the Brotherhood of Steel ending. I've heard that the Railroad doesn't actually have an actual ending you can get with the Railroad. You can get a Railroad ending, but you can't actually beat the main story with the Railroad. You have to use either Brotherhood of Steel or Institute or thing. So I might do all the Railroad quests and then do Institute ending. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes when I get there. I've still got a lot of stuff to do. I've got a nice base coming on nicely. Nice 3 sets of power armor. T45 with the hot rod paint on. T45 with the gunner paint on. And I've got my T51, which I'm using. It had the sugar bombs skin because it gives you +1 strength, so it's more carry weight. But yeah, I'm having a good time with Fallout. Great game, I'm loving it. I haven't even thought about what my next playthrough would be. Part of me is like, I might do Skyrim next again. I've played Skyrim many times, but I've never actually beat it. And they are similar, but they're different. And I've always been a fan of the Bethesda open world games like Fallout, Oblivion, Skyrim, just because the just how much I love the exploration side of things, but it's all personal choice and how you play the game. The Witcher 3 again was an awesome one. I need to go back and finish that. These games take up a lot of your time, but when you play them, you can put an hour in, get a bunch of stuff done. I want to mess around doing my settling, set up my settlement for an hour. I can do that. If I want to go and do a bit of exploration, I can do that. If I want to do some quests, I can do that. What have I been watching? Mostly, I've rewatched BoJack Horseman. Yes, the 3rd time. I'm on season 5 now. I love BoJack Horseman. I'm definitely going to do a video talking about some of the best original animated TV series. And when I say originals, I mean stuff that's exclusive to Amazon or Netflix or Disney. Things like Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park. Even though they might only be exclusive to a streaming website like Family Guy and Simpsons are only on Disney Plus, at least all of them, but you can actually watch some of the the Simpsons and Family Guy on ITV and Channel 4 and whatnot, so you can still watch them on other sites, other channels and things, whereas BoJack Horseman was only exclusive to Netflix. I think they did release some of the seasons on Blu-ray and DVD, but not all of them. I stand by this. BoJack Horseman, one of the best shows I've watched. I don't normally rewatch a lot of shows, but I think BoJack Horseman, the first time I watched it, it was new to me. The second time I watched it, I sort of looked at it in a different light, actually looked at the messages it was doing, the depression, the mental illness, and looking at it like that. This time I'm watching it and I'm just taking in all the jokes and everything, and the Easter eggs. So that happens sometimes when you watch a show. When you first watch a show, you just take it in, you take it at face value, but then when you rewatch it, sometimes you go, oh, do you know what, this you can look for meanings and stuff like that, or hidden jokes and things like that. So BoJack Horseman definitely up there now with the most rewatched shows I've watched. I've been watching a bit of Simpsons as well here and there, on season 23. That's my 3rd rewatch, I think. Season 34, I think, the newest one. There is a bunch of shows that I need to finish, so I'm trying to work on finishing shows before I start something new. So once I finish Simpson, I've already started the Avengers Assemble show. I've got 10 episodes left, so I might as well finish that and stuff like that. I haven't really watched many movies since the last video. Been watching a bit of wrestling here and there, some Impact, old school 2004 Impact, because Impact Plus works properly now. Some Ring of Honor, old school stuff. I tend to watch the older stuff and work my way up. I love it when you've got like a beginning to an end and everything's organised by year. I love that. You know, like I said, that's one thing I would say about Impact is whatever happened to the six-sided ring. You know, I when I was a kid, I used to go, oh, why the fuck have they got a six-sided ring? But now as an adult, I'm like, you know what, that's pretty cool. You know, something different. Same with like Ring of Honor. They had the Code of Honor. And I like when different wrestling companies have something different and original to that company, you know. And I'm not just talking about the actual people in it. I'm on about just something different, like almost like a gimmick, if you will. But that just gives you more reason to check out the other ones, you know. Like I said, I'm not particular going, oh, I only watch AEW. I hate WWE. No, I'm not like that. I'm a fan of wrestling in general. I could watch AEW. I like Impact. I can watch Ring of Honor. I can watch WWE. I can watch Indies. I can watch any wrestling, and I love it. You know. Yeah, my hair's a bit spiky. I had to wash it when my partner had to. I'm not allowed to get my hands wet. But yeah, tonight I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube tonight. I'm going to watch some Dashi, try and catch up with him. I think I'm about 2 or 3 months behind now with his stuff, so I've nearly caught up to date with him. Back to the random spins each night again. Again, like I said, it's fun to try something different each night. And it's just obviously some nights if I'm not feeling 100% or I haven't slept too well and think, well, I don't really want to watch movies because if I fall asleep and I haven't seen it, like I can't remember where I was. Whereas if I fall asleep like watching The Simpsons or something, I've already seen those episodes, so I'm not that bothered. But yeah. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be any pickups or anything this week. I am going to buy some more Community Creations coins. I think I'm going to get the rest of these stuff. The dog one looks pretty cool, where you can get the kennel dogs and find them and bring them back to your settlement. I've got the one that allows me to change dog meat breed and dog meat's colour, but the caveat is, unless you have the dog rescue or have those particular breeds, you can't actually change dog meat to that breed. You have to have that other Community Creation downloaded in order to have that one. I think I'm going to go shopping on Thursday. I'm going to take a trip down to Farm Foods, and there's a couple of like international supermarkets. One of them is called Lido, not Lidl, Lido. I want to say it's Polish, but something like that. But I love going to like international supermarkets because they always have some cool snacks and drinks and milkshakes and yogurts and things, different things. I'm not really into like the meats or anything like that, or frozen or cooked food. I'm into like the snacks and things. So maybe an ASMR video perhaps might be in the works down the line. It's just I can't really hold the camera and eat with this hand at the moment. Even eating a spoon, it's just awkward. This one don't hurt at all. It was just a bit inflamed, so you should put it on there. This one, it does hurt, but there is like it's like a Whitlow basically. They don't call them Whitlows anymore. They call them Paracelins or something like that. Paracelins or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, it is healing. I'll check again in the morning. I'll keep it on for another 2 or 3 days, and then if it's gone, then I know that I can take it off. It was awkward playing Fallout, but I did manage it. So I think tomorrow, gonna get up tomorrow. Going to town again on the Wednesday. I'll normally pop into town to put some money in the bank and just do a little quick shop at Iceland, get a few bits. Thursday I'm going to be out and about, so I just thought I'd do a little update and let you guys know that I am still around. Hopefully, like I said, this will heal up and doesn't get worse. I don't think it's getting worse. If it was getting worse, I would have seen signs that it's getting worse, and you know, I when I went and seen the nurse, she didn't say it's getting worse. She would have known straight away if it's got worse. So take the doctor's, the nurse's doctor's advice. Yeah, like I said, my fingers aren't hard or anything. She said if that's normally the biggest sign that it's getting worse is if your fingers go hard or you see any red skin forming, which it hasn't. And you know, this has been here for about a week now. So, well, not in bandage, but I've had this for about a week or so now, and it hasn't got any worse. But obviously, I needed to get it checked out to make sure that it doesn't get any worse, basically. So you just can't take things to chance these days. If you see something that doesn't look right, get it checked out, because you never know. You know, you have that initial fear of going and going, oh, it's going to be, you're thinking worst case scenario, but a lot of the time you've got to hear it from the horse's mouth. If they say everything's fine, they might be wrong. Maybe sometimes they can be wrong, but you have to take it at face value. But anyway, I thought I'd just do a little update video, let you guys know what's been going on. Let me know what you've been playing recently, what you've been watching. Have you been playing Fallout 4? Have you played Fallout 4? Let me know some cool mods for Fallout 4. It has to be PS4, unfortunately. I don't have the PC version. I do hope that we get the next gen upgrade soon, because that's going to add more stuff to the game. I've heard the community creation hub is going to be updated, which is awesome, because they did it for Skyrim, so I think Fallout's next. And yeah, so there was something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, YouTube's actually, I've seen YouTube is actually changed its policies now, so you can actually get monetized, well, start earning from YouTube with 500 subscribers, which I've got now. But you need to have the certain watch hours over the next, like, 90 hours a day. So that's the one that's killing me. But at least I know now that I've got the right amount of subscribers. So again, never do YouTube to make money. But if you can make a little bit of money from doing YouTube videos, then what's wrong with that? You know, just a little bit of money on the side. Why not? And as always, guys, follow me on... leave a like, of course, if you enjoyed this update. Leave a like for my infected finger. Well, I want to say it is infected, but she didn't use the word infected, she said inflamed. So, and as always, guys, let me know what you've been playing again, like I said, and let me know some cool Fallout mods, which I should maybe check out again once I've beaten the game. I might beat the game and then just load up some mods and just mess around with some mods for a while, so I can keep my character. I'm probably not going to restart the game as another character, because I'll be going down the rabbit hole again. I do want to try survival, but I don't. I do and I don't. And as always, guys, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and join the family. And as always, have a nice day. Ow, that hurt a little bit. And as always, I'll see you. If I haven't done another video by the end of the week, yeah, but there are a couple of charity shops where I'm going to on Thursday, so if I see anything, I'll show it off in a video. But as always, guys, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.